All right, so one of the most inexpensive ways you can start prepsteading is to get yourself some good food that you know is going to last for a good long while and just fill up all the extra jars you have sitting around the home. Now, I have some of my grandma's antique ball jars that are that favorite blue us women just love with the old lead glass tops that they come with. And some of them don't have those special tops. Some aren't special at all. They're just extra glass jars that I had around. So what I've done is gone, and you can literally get these at the dollar store or even Walmart. I think I paid literally $1 for each bag of 1 pound beans here. And what I've got is red lentils, I've got black beans, I've got green split peas here, and I've got small red beans. And the way I do it is I've already started a jar full of the red beans, and what I'll do is just every now and again go and buy another pound bag, throw it in there with it, and this is the secret to keeping it nice. I always, in this little container from Grandma's house, it says grease on the front, but it's not grease. It's just a little aluminum container from her countertop that reminds me of her, and I fill it with any time I find either cedar, which this particular one is a darning for darning socks, but cedar is known for wicking moisture out of the air. But look at all these silica gel packets I've saved. These come in any kind of shoebox that you get with new shoes or boots. They also come with any kind of bag or purse that you get, and I just throw them in there. And when I have more beans that I can throw into some jars, I use them for that. All right, so this would be my process when I buy a new bag of red beans, for instance. I'm just going to snip off the corner of that. I've got a jar already started that I've used up a little bit over time. Take off the lid and fill it up with my new bag full of beans. I think they'll all fit in there. Perfect. All right, so you can see that they're clear full in there, and the last thing I'm going to do before I put my little silica gel packet in the top is right on the back of this bag you're going to see the cooking instructions. And generally if I cut out that little square, it's going to not only give me the cooking instructions, but it's going to remind me what kind of beans I've got in here, lest I forget, or 25 years from now somebody else is using these beans from the storage cellar. So I'm going to take and just with my scissors, cut that right out. If my scissors will cooperate. I'm not sure why they're being mean to me, but it knows that I'm on camera, so it's trying to be ornery. Okay, almost got it here. It can't be easy, right? All right, I've just clipped it out real quick. I'm going to fold it over and put it in the top, and from my little container full of silica gel packets, I'm going to find a couple that I think might fit in there in the top just to absorb any extra moisture that might be in there. And I'm going to put on the lid. Now this, along with my other beans, are going to be stored in a root cellar or just above my counters, wherever I have room, but not out where they're going to be in the way. Let me just tell you this. First of all, beans are excellent means of protein. They're also a very inexpensive way to feed your family a really hearty comfort meal in the middle of the year when they might need something really hearty to eat after a long day of work. But get beans that they like, and also learn the secret to getting them degassed. And most beans, if in doubt, just rinse it out. What you're going to do is just take your beans, put them in a colander and immersed in water, let them sit for an hour or two, or even overnight if you want to, and then rinse them thoroughly just over and over again before you put them in a new pot with new fresh water and cook them up, and you should be just fine with no gas afterward. Some folks also swear by putting just a little pinch or two of baking soda in there, in that water that they soak in prior to being rinsed and cooked. And then also I would just say this, another great idea I've heard from folks is go ahead and take your very favorite recipe card. Like for me, there's this wonderful recipe I have for lentil soup. So in my jar of lentils, putting the little recipe right in there so I have it ready. If years from now I come and use this exact jar of red lentils, I'll already have the recipe card right in the top waiting for me to know what else I need to add to it to make it amazing for my family. So let me know what you do. What are your favorite beans to cook, to preserve? What are your ways of preserving them if it's different than what we've got here? We would love to have your comments on that, and we'll see you on the next video.